Hey lads, Coach Si here. So straight away we're going to talk about why or how we get our lads to burn muscle and build some muscle and burn fat. So it's really important that obviously you have a proper training structure. So when I speak to a lot of lads on consultation calls, they say they tend to go to the gym and they have a quick spin on the bike. They get bored 20 minutes later, sound familiar, and then off they go. No training structure, or they just go out running, which is good. It's good for burning calories and stuff, but it's not going to help you, build muscle as well as burning the fat. And that's what we do with our program. So it's important that you train all aspects of fitness. So our program, we basically get our lads to lift weights, do strength sessions, we do plyometric hit sessions, we do cardio, we work the core, make sure we work the entire body. So every muscle group gets worked as well. So again, if you just sat on a bike or if you're going jogging, you'll be working a bit of core and whatnot, but mainly it's just going to be your legs that are getting worked. So that's why structure is so damn important. And you'll find that if all you're doing is a bit of cardio at the moment to burn fat, as soon as you do build training structure into your routine, you'll start to see results a lot quicker, and it will just start to feel that bit easier. So the sweet spot that we go for, bearing in mind that we work with busy men over 30, is our session length is 45 minutes. That's from start to finish. Warm up, main session, cool down, the whole lot. So we can do it in a quick, short, sharp way. Again, cardio can be long and rigorous sometimes. We make sure you're in and out nice and quick. So you can build muscle and burn fat in 45 minutes flat. Reps and sets, they're also important. So making sure that when you're doing hit sessions, you've got particular intervals, you've got the correct rest periods. When we're doing weight sessions, we make sure our guys are doing high volume reps, so they're breaking down the muscle tissue so it rebuilds bigger and stronger. Also, it's going to help them burn fat as well. If you're working really hard and you're doing high amount of reps, you're going to burn lots of fat too, and burn lots of calories during your session. Hey Adam, hey Dean, how you doing? Do us a favour, give us a like, share the video after you've watched it. Will give us a hand. Kit, so equipment, we make sure that our lads are using as much variety of equipment as possible, from kettlebells, medicine balls, dumbbells, barbells, ropes. What else have we got? We got sandbags, press up handles, fat bars, you name it, we've got it. So the whole idea behind that is to keep your body guessing continuously. So let's say if you're training legs or biceps, 1 week use kettlebells, 1 week use dumbbells, 1 week use barbells, then come back to the kettlebells again. And also think about progressions as well. So let's say if you take this information on board, you go to your gym, you go, right, I'm going to do kettlebell squats. Don't just use the 8K kettlebell every single week. Start making progressions. When those reps start feeling easy, the rule of thumb is, if you're going, let's say you're going for a squats, right, and you're going for 12 reps at a time. If the last 2 reps are easy, then you need to up the weight. You want the last 2 reps to be a bit of a grind with perfect form. That's what you're looking for, grind with perfect form. If you can't complete the last 2 reps, then you need to drop it down. And when you increase and when you drop, you won't go from, let's say, an 8K kettlebell to 28K. You want to go to the next increment. So if you've got an 8, go for a 10, and then 12, 16, whatever. Obviously, that's the same with dumbbells, barbells, or whatever else you're going to use. Also, a thing that we do to ensure that our lads are kept guessing, so they're kept interested in the sessions, so you're not getting bored, so you've got longevity with your training, but also so their body's guessing and they're burning lots of fat, they're not getting used to the same session or adapting too easy, is we make sure no 2 sessions are the same. So when you plan out your training, mix it up continuously. Start with cardio and then do the weights. One day go do the weights and then go do the cardio, or one day do a plyometric session and look up or research some movements that you've never done before. Again, when you do something brand new, it requires more effort, and in that 45-minute time that you're going to be training, you're going to be burning more calories. So it's really important, and we make sure we factor that in as a part of a structured training program. We've talked about progression, technique. Make sure when you want to develop your muscle, so when the fat's gone and you're focusing on body shape and stuff like that, technique is paramount. Let's go bicep curls, the most simple exercise possible. If you're technique's not there, you're not going to properly work the biceps. If you really want thick arms, big biceps and stuff like that, make sure your form is right. So, you know, before you hit the gym, go on YouTube, look up some form, make sure you've got a few teaching points, and then so when you go into the gym, you're doing things right. It's very easy to do an exercise that looks like you're doing it, what I call replicating the movement, but not actually doing it properly. Again, it's a big thing on our program. All of our coaches, including me, are absolute sticklers over form and technique. One, because we don't want our lads to get injured, but number two, when you work in that muscle group, we want you to maximise it. Obviously, it goes without saying, if you want to build muscle and burn fat, you have to factor in nutrition as well. Nutrition plays a huge part. You need to be eating enough calories so you can train hard and burn lots of calories at the same time, but also so you can build muscle tissue. So when you break down that muscle and you train, you want it to build up, get nice and firm. The more muscle you have on your body, the faster your metabolism is. So that's going to help with burning fat and things like that. So if you're continuously running on empty, you're going super low calories to burn fat and get as slim as possible, as fast as possible, you're going to find it really hard to recover. And then you could also be quite prevalent to injury as well, but also that will slow down on how you build muscle. Also, you know, I'm sure you've read Men's Health magazines or whatever, make sure you're getting your protein quota in. So because protein is the building blocks of muscle. Remember, you want more muscle to help you burn more fat. Obviously, if you're stronger and you've got more muscle tissue, when you're doing squats, bicep curls, press-ups, no matter what the exercise is, running, if you've got stronger legs, you're able to push harder in your 45-minute window training session, and therefore you're going to burn more fat. So getting strong wants to be a priority when you're trying to build, I can't get the words out, when you're trying to get that body fat down and build muscle. And also make sure you're hydrated. Sounds boring, but lads, be hydrated, at least 2 litres of water a day. So basically that's what we're going to focus on today. So we get our lads to try and strip fat as fast as possible, HIIT sessions, nutrition, getting the sleep right and all that, and then it's all about basically getting your body to take shape. So like I said before, make sure you got training structure, make sure that you're working all parts of the body, focus on technique, reps, sets and things like that. But also, if you want to achieve all this, nutrition plays a big part too. So hopefully you've took value from this. If you've watched the video, like and share it, lads. This is Coach Si signing out.